let's get to the crux of the problem, because I want to know why you think Singaporean men are insecure. Why do you think Singaporean men are insecure?
Yeah,
Well,
Brian wants to be Brian's not insecure.
I'm not insecure.
No, I definitely don't want to mean that all Singaporean men.
But we're not generalizing here. Yeah, we're not. Good genes. Yeah, no, but why do you think Singaporean men are insecure? What do we have to be insecure about?
Oh, well, nothing. There's nothing to be insecure about. Okay. I don't think there's anything that there's no good reason why they should be insecure. I just find that the experience is that they see that these trappings of material life are, they get sucked into those. And then they think that those are a measure of their status, of their worth as a human being.
Yeah.
And this is more of a temptation in developed countries that have a more ostentatious view of their material goods than, say, in a developing country.
The funny thing is that all we want is women, so we attain these physical objects just to get these women. But do women want a man with all these physical objects?
No, actually, I've met guys who have really nice cars, but they're just like dweebs, and I would never.
Dweebs. Okay, what's the definition of a dweeb? What's a dweeb?
Just like not good looking and dweeby and
so they have to have all these like.
But let's just put it this way: if I meet a guy and he's confident, striking, attractive, doesn't have to be like model good looking. I don't want that. But just attractive and speaks well and is funny. And then I found out he's got like quite a nice car. It's almost like, oh, it's a bonus, but it's not like I was not going to go out with him until I saw his car. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I won't go out with a guy based on the kind of car he has. Like I said, because I've seen guys who are just But if the guy who drove the nice car is interesting and witty, I would go out with him. And I would like sitting in his car because everybody likes nice things.
Wealth can definitely work. But depending on how you use it. The reason wealth can work is because it's a display, it's a sign of power and status. And in evolutionary history, as you know, like all throughout our human history, status has been something that women look for. I mean, just
it's
to help
like insecurity, you know that if you get married to a guy who is financially secure one day, if you ever want to have kids and quit your job and look after the kids, you know that the kids and you'll be well taken care of, and you don't need to like go out and worry about their future or college and stuff like that. I think it's more that.
But the other thing I always wonder is when women are high maintenance, it doesn't mean that she has to have someone to take care of her, because she can still be high maintenance and still take care of her own. So I mean,
that's maybe under the realm of emotionally needy. Maybe would emotionally needy be
about, like,
high maintenance?
Physical, like needs, but maybe emotionally. I don't know. I think most women are emotionally needy, but how bad it is.
Like pout the lips and stamp the foot. Have you dated anyone who like pouts the lips and stamps the foot and
Yes, a lot.
A lot.
Yeah.
Singaporean women?
In Singapore, all over the world, really. I mean, just like I was saying.
Women in general.
Yeah, there are going to be women like that.
I think to a degree it's actually good because it just shows that you really love him and you want him there. If a woman was just totally nonchalant and indifferent, like, okay, yeah, sure, go out with friends, I'll go out with my girlfriend, then the guy would be like, hey, So I think if you love each other, there's going to be a certain degree of neediness,
Yeah. But when you're dating, don't you think that's called playing the game? Because you can't be like, it's my first date, I love you, let's do this. I feel a connection here.
It doesn't
happen.
When you're younger, you have to
Well, the pouting and the stamping of the foot doesn't really show up at the beginning.
That's true. That's true. Once you got your claws in the guy, like, now I can show my true colors.
Come on, that's a bit of an exaggeration.
But does that really put you off?
Well, like Jamie was saying, it can also show that she cares and that you're not showing her enough affection. That there's something, maybe she was spoiled and she's used to dealing with that feeling of neediness in that way. So and if that's the case, then okay, this is how she's dealing with this. She can't really talk about it. This is how she shows it.
But some guys like it though, that girls are always so needy, and then they're like.
Well, it's also built into Asian culture, I think. Yeah. Have you seen this movie, My Sassy Girl, in Korea? I mean, that whole culture of the girl bitching on the guy and kind of torturing him in certain ways is a way of showing affection. You don't find that genre in America, for instance.
Yeah. So maybe it's an Asian sort of cultural thing, or
is it really? I mean, do women around the world? I mean, you have experience dating women around the world.
They do it differently. They just don't whine as much, but they're still needy, I think.
But do you think they like to play the damsel in distress just to sort of like stroke the guy's ego? They don't need the help, but they're just like, oh my goodness, stroke the guy's ego.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think it's about stroking the guy's ego.
No, you don't think so?
I think it's just because they might be they feel needy.
I don't know what your girlfriend
Okay.
does, but that was true.
Oh no, she doesn't stroke my ego at all.
Oh, you sound like you want to be stroked.
Anyway, so that was wow. Okay, so that was our second segment, and we were talking about whether Singaporean women expect too much, and you know what? We have more of this discussion in the next part. See you guys later.
Talking about stroking.
Yeah, better cut it right there. Whoa.